But you know what? We have some very very learned, very driven, very passionate, and unbelievably talented people in the Zoom room right now. Our good friend Craig Camacho, he runs marketing over at GVB, and this is our Protect Guam segment where we show you some amazing Guamanians using their talents, their abilities, their skills, and their love to make our community the very best it can be to help us all get through this very tough period in our island's history. And then hopefully when things start to slow down a little bit, we'll be able to get back to prosperity. We have in the Zoom room right now, Jalissa Tamata, who is a fitness enthusiast. She is an absolute beast in the gym. We're going to show you some of what she does on Instagram. And also, by the way, she also said Chris during the commercial break, she paid Chris a compliment and said Chris is in tremendous shape. So she's also a pathological liar, ladies and gentlemen. Jalissa, I'm just kidding and everything. We really appreciate what you do, but we appreciate you being here so you can share some of your talents with us, and there certainly is a tremendous amount of those. Also, Luke Fernandez is in the Zoom room, an amazing photographer, and that is just basically scratching the surface. Luke, I'm a huge fan of your stuff. I mean, anything underwater, I am all about and everything like that. So it's a pleasure to meet you finally, my friend.
Oh, thank you so much. Sometimes I see you at Payless and you say hi.
There you go. Yeah, I've been known to stick my head out once or twice and everything like that. I'm probably, my head comes out of my shell a little bit less than some of the turtles that you photograph. So I can kind of empathize with those. So, let's get right into it, guys. So, of course, we've been talking about the hashtag Protect Guam campaign and, what it's meant for our people and for our community. So, both of you come from, I would say, maybe distinctly different backgrounds. And yet at the same time, I see the work that you both do on social media, and you're both artists. I mean, you're using what you know how to do and what you really feel is important. And, you promote a positive message and everything. So let's, maybe just talk about how you got started in your given fields and what it's meant to you, especially during the course of the pandemic, to do that kind of thing and to inspire others.
Jalissa, you want to go first?
Okay, ladies first. So to make it that way, how did I get started? I wouldn't say I kind of started anything. I just always was brought up in a family that valued health and wellness. So I just always, and I played sports here in Guam. I played basketball for St. Paul. I played basketball for Chaminade for 1 year. So let's not get technical, but I technically played basketball for them for 1 year. And
hey man, go Silver Swords.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
The famous word about Chaminade, they took out Mighty Virginia way back in the day.
Oh, yes, at the Maui Invitational.
Yep.
So
Ralph Sampson went down.
So I guess I just sharing my posts and stuff. I guess you could say that's how I got started, but it was more of a way to keep myself accountable and to push myself on the last sets. And I just kept kind of recording and putting it out there. And then sooner or later, people were like, let me get those workouts. Let me, you motivate me, all this stuff. So it's just more so, I like how it keeps other people accountable because they follow suit too. So, I mean, I wouldn't say I started doing anything, but, it kind of took off in its own way. And then that's how I just kind of got started.
Okay. Well, correct me if I'm wrong, Jalissa, but it sounds like, you did so for your own sanity and, you were taking what you were good at, just kind of recording yourself so you could have, a little bit of cred on Instagram. But then you didn't anticipate the community impact and the fact that you do inspire and you do motivate people. And especially in a time when we need exercise and we need fitness. And so now with that burden upon you and, now that the weight of your words and of your videos and of your pictures on IG and everything, what's it meant to you to actually to do things knowing you have such a positive impact?
It definitely inspires me to want to keep staying active and to keep putting it out there. Sometimes I get a little shy and I'm a little bit apprehensive about what do people think? They think I'm doing this or that. But, at the end of the day, I'm just doing me. And if other people feel like they're inspired by it or they want to do the same, or they're like, what, she worked out today, I can do that too. I don't want them to ever look at what I'm doing oh God, look at what she's doing. But it's more so if she can do it, I can do it. Because there are some days where I don't feel like I don't feel like getting off my butt. But my grandma's always like, we're from Guam. Guam means get up and move. So you got to keep it moving, girl. Like, we have to just keep going and put out good stuff. And I feel like encouraging others, like my little brother, my nieces and my nephews, to do yoga, to go outside, move around, get off the electronics. Like, I feel like that in itself is like a big win for me, because I get them up. I feel like they copy what we're seeing. So I just want to like make a positive impact for those around me, and putting it on social media just gives me a bigger platform to be able to share, you know, my love for fitness and my enthusiasm for other people to partake in, you know, staying active as well.
Right on. Okay, so let's go to Luke now. And Luke, as a photographer, I got to ask you like the ultimate first question and everything like that. This is kind of this holy war and everything. Are you team Nikon or team Canon?
Team Sony, actually.
Oh, very nice. Okay, so now you can get into the video side, but and you know, because I was gonna say, because us at KUAM, since we work in video, some people say, you know, we've taken the easier of the two routes, because you know we can just roll and take like all this amazing video. I've always felt that still photographers have their own unique, distinct challenge, because you've got to capture a particular moment in time and tell an entire story in just, you know, in that one frame, that one image and everything like that. So how do you approach, you know, documenting everything you see around you? And do you go to certain places and certain shoots knowing that you want to capture something, or do you just kind of like take life as it comes to you?
I really just go in with an open mind and see what's there, and really capture whatever I find inspirational in the moment. I mean, I don't think you can plan like seeing turtles or dolphins or like manta rays and stuff like that. It's just kind of like you get lucky, and you do the best you can to be creative and kind of put your spin on it. So I've always done that. And I think just this past year, since COVID started, I've really grown as a photographer. And January was when I started underwater photography. So it's really grown like this past year. And I got featured on like Nat Geo and other publications.
Very cool.
Globally. So it's been like awesome. And it's great to kind of make my home known while we're in this pandemic, so people can actually look forward to coming to Guam and seeing all the amazing stuff we have, including like our neighboring islands in Micronesia. I photographed some of them as well and shared it. And it's been such a positive experience, and really showing people that there's beauty out here, and we can all see it, and we don't have to, you know, go to other places. We can be home and enjoy it.
Yeah. All right. And let me ask you real quick, Luke. We got your Instagram handle out there. So both Jalissa and Luke, make sure you guys follow them on Instagram, because their work is truly amazing. Really, really nice people. And I'm sure if you DM them about, you know, like how they can get better, how they can learn, you know, like a craft and what it took them to get to the next level, they'd be more than happy to write back to you. So Luke, real quick, before we go to Craig, what's the best spot on the island if you want to capture turtles and dolphins?
Well, that's a secret.
No problem. Every artist has their tricks.
Yeah.
I totally respect that.
It's an obvious secret, but I don't really like to share spots, because we are guests in the ocean. You know what I mean? It's not our home. It's like the animals' homes. So I really am treated like a secret, and because of all the disturbances like in the ocean now, I like from what I've seen, I really like hold back on telling people where to see like turtles and all that.
Right on. Okay. Well, by the way, everybody, if you have a place on Guam that's named like, you know, Turtle Cove or something like that, that may give you like a slight hint. Okay, so let's go to Craig. So Craig, one of the things that I've appreciated so much about the hashtag Protect Guam campaign, you know, what you guys have done and the good work you're doing for our community, is just what a diverse collection of these key opinion leaders, you know, you've assembled and everything like that. You know, I mean, everybody can do Instagram, but everybody's doing Instagram in their own little way. Some people are more about Snapchat, some people are more about Facebook, and everybody's got their own talents and everything. What have Jalissa and Luke brought to the table as far as being able to promote that message to our people?
I mean, just look at their infectious, charismatic energy. I've seen nothing but smiles, and but more importantly, you know, we coined them as key opinion leaders. truly they're community leaders in their own right and their own respect to what they do. Particularly, I know Jalissa with her being into fashion and going to the gym, and Luke with photography and all that. They provide us with an audience to get our message out, and so we really appreciate what they do for us day in and day out. And like I said in the previous programs, I mean, this is something that we can teach going forward to sustain this type of mindset going forward. So yeah, we definitely, I want to thank Josh and the team for really putting together a good cross section of influencers, aka key opinion leaders. I kind of like that, because it kind of gives them that role in the community that says, hey, you're important to us. You have a massive following. So let's get out and let's talk to the community, and let's try to wrap our heads together around this and get past it. But more importantly, going forward, we got to adapt and evolve, right? And so a lot of these programs, the awareness campaigns, they're really put together so that we could speak and really talk to the community on where we're at, where we're going, and moving forward, what we can do to better bring back normalcy. But and then I just kind of want to transition into the Protect Guam So We Can aspect of this campaign as we kind of wrap up this campaign towards the end of January. So Guam Heroes, the community had a chance to post their Guam Heroes, and also Guam Active, which was, how you're staying healthy and active during this pandemic. Those have all been extended till tomorrow, January 20th. So I want to encourage the community. We still have about 30 winners to kind of award. And so we already have 10 winners, and I'm just gonna kind of give shout outs to these 10 winners because
Sure.
rightfully so, they're a part of the project, they're a part of the campaign because they're pushing our message across, right? And so big shout out to Paulo Perez, at Lightning Tony, Junadine, or at JDean820, Chrissy Castro, Sean Davis, Sheila Alag, and Rose, aka at Diva671. I just wanted to say Diva on air, so still have to be very governmental, but at least I said Diva. So
Okay,
but
well,
and so the Protect Guam So We Can campaign is kind of going to phase this whole campaign out, but we don't need to stop. We need to keep going, and I encourage all these. Part of the process is getting these key opinion leaders to kind of keep this mindset going forward.
all right. Well, let's give the final word to our KOLs here. So, Jalissa and Luke, we got about a minute left, so maybe a minute for each of you, I should say. There might be people that are looking at this right now and saying, like, I'm inspired by them, but obviously they have God-given ability and they work for years and years and years honing their craft. I can't go beast mode like Jalissa can, like when she's in the gym. I can't capture moments like that, like Luke. What inspiration would you give to people that they can find that talent within themselves, and how they can get started and share their gift with the rest of us on Guam? Because everybody's got a gift.
I'll go first. If in any case you feel like you cannot, just know that you can, and that reach out to people that love you, because there's no one else that believes in you more than you do, than people that love you. And if you need that encouraging push, reach out to those who love you, and they'll let you know too that you're capable of doing anything that you set your mind to. Just care not about what anyone else thinks except for yourself, and just put yourself out there. You never know where it can take you. I'm a big fan of new worlds and new beginnings. So what better way to expand your horizons than to just put yourself out there and just go for it.
Right on. Okay, Luke, final word.
I think it's just a matter of doing it. I mean, we all started from the beginning, right? I was, not a photographer, but now I am. And it's just about trying, going for it, doing what you love, and believing in yourself. And it's not about what equipment you have. It's about the creativity that you bring to the table.
All right. Well, thank you, Jalissa. Thank you, Luke. Thank you, Craig. And maybe one thing, as we wrap up, we can say the one thing that also will help you realize your gift. As Guamanians, we're not afraid of hard work, people. We start something, we finish it, and we do it the right way. So, guys, thank you so much, and thank you for inspiring all of us.
JC, could I just add one more point?
Sure, sure.
You know, we wanted to hit home with the Guam COVID Alert app and try to get people to
Yes.
you know, get on that app, man. And you know, going forward, that's going to be an extremely critical tool to help us kind of, you know, with contact tracing and such. So I just wanted to put that plug in. But also, you know, for all the community that wanted to go and see who are the winners, if you wanted to see if you're a winner and you want $100, you can go on visitguam.com. There's a huge landing page there, Protect Guam. And so there's a lot of content up there, user-generated content already starting to be uploaded. So check it out there and see what we got, man. That's our community talking to us. So we got to talk to everybody. We got to help everybody, and we got to put a lot of energy behind this. So thank you guys very much.
All right, and thank you, Craig. So, okay, so Jalissa and Luke, we're going to let you go. Check out your Instagram pages because we've been featuring your handles throughout the segment. Hopefully we drove your follower numbers up. Glad to do so. And we will be right back with more on The Link right after this commercial break.